Don't record me.
I'm recording myself.
You're recording yourself? Why am I on the video then? Why am I?
The Jeep driver failed to properly yield as he had a flashing yellow light, whereas the camera had a solid green, giving him the right-of-way. The Jeep driver was found fully at fault. This accident still has not been ruled on or a decision has been made on by the insurance companies. In the end, who do you think they'll find at fault, the sedan or SUV driver? The camera tried to brake but did so at the last second, resulting in the crash. This is a great example as to why you should stay fully alert behind the wheel. Granted, the other driver shouldn't have stopped like that though.
Best part of town, but not the worst either. Very lively, bustling, noisy area.
That's my alien. She lives outside of Boston. Elegant.
The camera was expecting a slowdown, but not such a sudden stop, which is why you should always maintain a safe following distance. Since the damages were very minimal, the Audi driver just let it go.
Where they've been, I think, loath to intervene is on delicate social issues like abortion. In this area.
The Cadillac driver admitted that they were on their phone, which resulted in the crash. Initially, they tried to say it was the camera's fault, but after seeing the dash cam mounted, they accepted full liability. The Nissan driver was distracted, thinking to himself why DDS TV doesn't daily upload, and found himself on DDS TV. Trust me, if I could daily upload, I would. The damages came out to over $3,800.
한도가 다 찬 건지 아닌지 연체중인 건지 아닌지 모른다는 얘기냐 하면 모릅니다. 방금 사고가 발생한 거를 신용카드 환자로부터 매일매일 정보를 받아서 따로 업데이트를 하고 또 그걸 확인을 하긴 합니다만 빠지는 중간에 빠지는 카드들이 많아서 연체 중인 신용카드로 기내 면세점에서 물건 많이 사고 내려서 금액을 어디 풀고 하는 그런 범죄들이 가끔씩 일어납니다. 친절한 건 다음은 저희와 삶의 무게함에 당당해지실 시간입니다. 9시 5분부터 여성시대!
The truck driver was in a rush and tried to overtake the camera but clipped his car in the process. He then decided to earn himself hit-and-run charges. The authorities are still on the lookout. This is why I always advise against cut-throughs, because as you can see, there's no way to tell if a car is coming or not. The camera was at fault for this crash. The Ford driver wasn't expecting the sudden stop, resulting in the love tap. The damages were so minor that the Dodge driver just let it go. The Ford driver had more damage than anyone else. The Ford sedan driver braked but did too little, too late, resulting in the crash. It looks like there was no damage to the Jeep, but I'm not really sure. The AMG driver felt the need for speed and decided to treat the public roadway as his personal racetrack. He spun out, lost control, and collided with a truck. Looks like AMG stands for All Money Gone.
Tonight, 'cause there's so much wrong going on. Tonight, 'cause I can't be alone with all that's on my mind. Say you'll stay with me tonight, 'cause there's so much wrong going on.
What is it with Fords in this compilation? The Ford truck driver failed to properly stop, rear-ending the van so hard that the camera's car was hit too. The truck driver did accept liability. The cyclists were racing to see who could get home fastest to see the latest DDS episode, but ended up colliding with each other. The camera stopped and returned to make sure that they were okay, which they thankfully were. The Jeep driver failed to check their blind spot and sideswiped the camera. Instead of stopping and doing the right thing, they earned themselves hit-and-run charges. The camera filed a police report, and supposedly 2 days later, they were caught and insurance is dealing with them now. Dash cams for the win. Just for some background info, the passenger in the back put in the wrong address and rudely demanded that the Uber driver drive her to her other destination for free. He refused and asked her to leave. She refused to leave and is now calling Uber corporate to force him to comply.
Action, which is what? Which is what? What is appropriate action? What is appropriate action? Yes, I would like that. To the highest department, to the ombudsman. If I have to call back and get the ombudsman number, nobody's gonna be happy. I'll be more than happy to contact the ombudsman of Lyft. I don't want to speak to no manager or supervisor on duty. No, I want the ombudsman. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I've ever received in my life.
Will be specifically allocated.
Good. Please make sure you do that, because I also recorded the whole conversation on my phone too. I recorded everything. So, of course I'm recording. Of course I'm recording. I don't know this man from nowhere. He could be a rapist or a murderer for all I know.
In a letter to franchises, the board argues that the comments made by the Great White North Franchise Association criticizing the company and mailing $8.22 per barrel. Gold down almost $6, $1,347 US the ounce. The Dow is down 90 points, while the Nasdaq falls 58.
Don't record me.
I'm recording myself.
You're recording yourself? Why am I on the video then? Why am I recording?
How about $100,000? The money you
In the end, the camera's patience wins. He does the right thing by not engaging. The passenger gets shut down by Uber support and abruptly leaves after being filmed, as she does the walk of shame. The camera does have a victory chuckle.